Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to the Hot Stocks Outlook for December 8th, 2016. So it's a very, very exciting time for equity traders. There's been some tremendous trading opportunities really happening in all the different sectors of the market. And so this is a great time to take a look and really understand the power of artificial intelligence, the power of neural networks, and this VantagePoint intermarket analysis software. Now, I have a chart, and a few of these charts I've actually covered in previous videos. So this is a great time to watch some of those previous videos, see these charts, and also learn a little bit more about the technology that's generating these predictive indicators, these forecasts that traders are using to make better trading decisions here. So I have the stock here, AK Steel. And we have daily bars and candles here. And we actually see we have a black line here and also a blue line against those daily bars and candles. Now, very important to understand that this black line here is just a regular simple moving average. So just takes the last 10, 15 close prices, adds those together, divides by 10, and it really just plots that value moving forward. So with a simple moving average, regardless of if it's a 10-day, a 5-day, a 15-day, it's really just summarizing the past price action over a given period of time and really just smooths out what's already occurred in the market, really offers no advantage because everyone really knows, hey, where'd AK Steel close at over the past 10 days? Now, against the price data though, you'll also notice that we have a blue line on the chart here. Now, the blue line, that is VantagePoint's proprietary predicted moving average. Now, the calculation that goes into generating that value is the technology of VantagePoint. It's a type of artificial intelligence called neural networks that are looking at the 25 to 30 most closely related markets and how they're affecting AK Steel. So obviously commodity futures, currency prices, ETFs, related stocks, all have an impact on the value of AK Steel here. Now, what we need to do as traders, though, is simply understand that what we're looking at here is really a comparison between that simple moving average, the actual moving average, and a prediction. And so whenever we see that blue line here cross above or below the black line, that's signaling a trend change and therefore an opportunity for traders. And so, I stressed this so much in previous videos, you really have to take those positions before that volatility gets into the market so you can really make the most of each trade. Now, traders really have a scanning feature here to identify and really be presented with when those fresh crossovers are happening, essentially when that trend change prediction comes through VantagePoint. Now, in addition to that blue line and the black line, so that comparison between the actual and predicted moving average, you'll notice we also have another indicator here at the bottom. This is being the predicted neural index. Now, this indicator is extremely accurate and again, uses that technology of neural networks to, look at commodity prices, currency prices, related stocks, ETF markets, and how they influence the future price of AK Steel. Now, this indicator is a very short-term forecast. It's only looking 2 days, or in this, example with daily bars and candles, essentially 2 candlesticks or trading days ahead of time. So really very, very short-term strength or weakness in the market. And this is what allows traders to really anticipate and prepare and really execute their trading strategy very efficiently. Now, so we see that we have our crossover blue line over the black line, and neural index matching that behavior, which is signaling, look, this market is expected to move higher. Now's the time to go ahead and take those long positions, AK Steel. Well, in this example here, and this was a market that was covered mid-November, the market's moved up about 117%, 818%, about $6 per share almost on a $5 stock. So easily, $5,000, $10,000 on, 1 or 2,000 share purchase, making you $5,000 or $10,000 on a single trade. Now, that's all well and good, and we have some more opportunities here, but, just in the past couple of weeks here, you see how it's so important for traders to remain patient and make sure that they hold on to positions when the odds are in their favor. You see that over the course of just, the past 14 trading days, the market's up an additional 35%. And you see this neural index really remaining up, saying, look, those short-term forecasts expect strength over the next 48-hour periods. And you see the separation between that predicted moving average and the actual, really saying that there's a lot of strength in that trend. So, this is how traders can very easily use the software to make better trading decisions and make the most out of each trading opportunity. Here in JBHT, so a transport company here, same thing. Blue line crosses above the black line. Neural index is matching that behavior, and you want to go ahead and maintain that current position. Now, you see when the neural index goes down to a 0, you get that weakness over the next 48 hours of trading, action, right? But the blue line is still above the black line, signaling, look, you need to stay in this market, maintain your position. And this is so important because we see just over the past, 10 trading days or so, the market's had a tremendous rally. Now, 24% since that forecast came through, signaling the market to move higher. So again, an $80 stock, again, only a few hundred shares, and you're making a very nice return, $6,000. But we see here that, just over the past couple of weeks here, market's up an additional almost 10%. So if you keep on buying these days as a shorter term trader, hitting those profit targets, really making money consistently each and every day trading the market. Moving on to Huntsman. So we talked about, seeing similar conditions, so similar forecasts and similar companies. So Eastman Chemical here, Huntsman, a chemical company, crossover to the upside here, blue line over black line, neural index up at a 1. Now, you're going to get that sideways action, but this is why it's so important to have these robust tools that say, look, blue line is still above the black line. Look to maintain this position. You get a nice big pop, but the real meat in this position where the money's been made has been by remaining in this position, really staying tight. And we've got about a 21% move higher. And so you're going to have these periods of time where you get volatility in the marketplace. But that's where as a trader who has these very accurate tools, really understands, hey, there's going to be weakness. The trend is still up though, and now this market trading up around above $20 a share, about 21% move to the upside again, $3,000 to $6,000 on 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares. If you trade options, 10 or 20 contracts there, making you a significant amount of money there. Now, last opportunity, a newer opportunity. So again, there's the features in the software that really present when these crossovers occur. So you really have, know when the timing, when that trend is changing. So your timing can really be exceptional. Some more recent opportunity here in New York Times with the same approach and same methodology here. So regardless of the markets you're trading, you really understand how to use the tool. Crossover right here, blue line over the black line, neural index up there at a 1 saying, look to get long New York Times. And so as long as you remain in that market and you see that, the neural index over the past 20 trading days has only been down twice here. And you actually see that those subsequent 48-hour periods, some sideways action here after that day and some weakness in the market over this period, but the trend is still up. And you see just over the past few days here, about a 5 or 6% move higher as you move from about 12 or so, probably up around 1360 and moving higher there. So 20% since those crossovers came through. And again, this is a $11 stock. So very tradable company for most traders. Now you're trading up in the 13s. So really great opportunity there in New York Times for about a 20% move thus far. But really the benefit here is you're going to have a consistent forecast moving forward. So you understand how to manage this opportunity as the market trades. Now, lastly, VantagePoint uses this technology, this artificial intelligence called neural networks to present these or generate these predicted moving averages, this neural index for that highly accurate 48-hour indicator. But the software even produces a predicted high and low for each trading day. So when traders need to decide, hey, what price level should I accept over the next couple of trading days, you really have an expectation, again, generated via this technology and this type of approach and approach to market analysis. Now, what you're going to notice here is I'm actually going to flip really quickly to demonstrate this feature of showing, the moving average and then switching back over to this predicted high and low. So you see, once look, I want to be a buyer in this market, look to buy New York Times, you actually have this prediction before the trading day occurs. So you see, we don't actually have the trading day here, but we do have this prediction for the high and low. And just look at these types of opportunities. If you're going ahead buying at that predicted low, buying at that predicted low, buying at that predicted low there, as this trend continues in your favor. And, that's what can really make the difference for traders. really regardless of your trading style in the market, understanding, here's the trend change, and even intraday and over those 48-hour periods, you really have a very accurate forecast telling you how to manage that position and what to expect based on your approach to the market. So as always, this has been the Hot Stocks Outlook for December 8th, 2016. Thank you all for watching. Best of luck to you out there in the markets. And of course, bye for now. Thanks again.